to the Kate and Gordon Show, today's best country mix, and joining us here today is Gena Perala. Gena, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
It's my pleasure. So let's get started by getting to know you a little bit and tell us how you got started in music.
All right. Okay, how I got started. Uh,
Yes,
that's the first question. So I could always write. I loved writing. I could always sing. And I just thought, if I can sing and write, there must be a song in there. My dad bought me a guitar when I was a teenager, and I just kind of muddled through it and eventually wrote my first song. And it was a song called Restless by Nature that I still like to play. And, there's no looking back after that.
that's incredible. Now, if you had an opportunity to collaborate with any artist, whether they're with us today or not, dead or alive, who would you want to collaborate with and why?
Oh my God, that is a difficult question, but the first person that comes to mind would be there's so many. Dolly Parton would be amazing. She's such an inspiration. She's an amazing musician, I think, first and foremost, and such a brilliant writer. But I mean, I think that would be the top of a lot of people's list. I think another artist uh, that I would love to play with would be Paul Simon. He's just one of my favorites. Yeah.
Definitely.
Mhm.
So you have an upcoming album called I'm Gone. Tell us more about it.
Well, the album's called Somewhere New. The first
Okay,
single is I'm Gone. So the album will be coming out in October. So I've been releasing singles.
got
But
it.
yeah, I spent about 2 years, like on and off, of course, recording it. And I worked with a great producer, a really amazing band. Like there's a string quartet on 5 of the songs, pedal steel on almost every song. It's got a lot of vibe. It's a vibey album. So the next song that comes out is actually called Machete. That'll be August 5th. And it's super vibey. Everyone tells me it should be in a Tarantino movie.
That is awesome. Now, do you have a favorite song off of your upcoming album?
I don't know if I have a favorite song, but I think the song I am most excited to release is Machete, the one that's coming out on August 5th. It's just like really cool. Like, I don't necessarily think of myself as a super cool person, but it's just such a cool song.
Definitely. Now, if you had an opportunity to go anywhere in the world and do a show, where would you want to have that show and why would you want to have it there?
Oh, maybe, oh, like Madison Square Gardens.
Okay.
Or like the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, pretty standard. Uh, Classic places that, you know, if it was Madison Square Gardens, I mean, I'd be doing pretty well. And with the soul of Nashville, I think, that would just be a meaningful show.
So, who would you want as an opening act if you had an opportunity to open for somebody?
If I was opening for somebody,
Yes.
um, maybe like, oof, I mean, I love Sierra Farrell. That
There you
would
go.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. I'm a big Lana Del Rey girl, so I think that would also be very cool. Yeah,
So, where do you see yourself and your music in like the next couple of years? Where do you want to be as an artist?
I mean, I would really, believe it or not, would love to be writing for other artists.
Okay.
Writer. I mean, like I'm gonna keep putting out music. I'm gonna keep putting out songs. I think to the day I die. Hopefully in a very long time. But I'd also, yeah, just really like to be. I'd like to be writing for other people. Writing is my first love, I think.
That is amazing. Now, if people want to check you out and your music, where can they find more information about you?
So you just have to know how to spell my name, which is a bit tricky actually. So it's pronounced Jenna, but it's spelled Gena. So just if you know my name, and then my last name is Perala, but if you know my name, Jenna Perala, it's pretty easy to find. I have a website, I'm on all the social medias, so you can see. I make a lot of. I love shooting like videos and content, so you get to see a lot of the behind the scenes, what goes into the DIY aspect of these type of projects, all the friends that help out, and yeah, it takes a village.
It sure does, for sure. Now, what's next for you? We know we have this album coming out in October. You have your single August 5th. Do you have any upcoming things that you have very soon that we can learn more about?
Well, it's just, I mean, I'm rolling out the song, so
Okay.
August 5th is like the main thing. So everyone,
Okay.
August 5th, Machete, that one's I'm very excited about it. I'll be, promoting it up until then, and then I'm actually dropping another single after that. Um,
Okay.
and then yeah, so it's just all about this album. So it's 12 songs, and that one comes out. I think the date is October 24th is the whole album, and then I'll be playing shows in and around Vancouver, and then probably down through like the coast, like maybe Seattle, like Seattle to Portland, with all those small areas in between there. So the usual releasing songs, playing shows, releasing songs, playing shows. That's pretty much the way to do it.
Definitely. And Jenna, is there anything that I forgot to mention that you'd like to mention before we go today?
Anything that those were some pretty interesting questions. I wasn't I I think we covered most things that I love talking about the actual process in the studio. So I'm really happy you asked that. And yeah, just check out, support independent artists. Uh, oh, something that's really cool actually, the video that I shot for I'm Gone. There's a music video. It is on YouTube, but I worked with the cheerleaders from our BC Lions team. So that's like our Canadian national football team. So some professional cheerleaders. So it's pretty cool. So check that out too.
Awesome. Jenna Perella, thank you so much for taking the time to come on the Kate and Gordon Show today's Best Country Mix. We'd love to have you back on when you got some of the new singles, so please keep us informed and posted. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. It was absolutely my pleasure.